Hello, everybody. Thank you for jumping on. So, the last 21 days has been momentous indeed, and I want to share with you how it went. So, as a client acquisition company that focuses solely on achieving 50 to 100K per month with our clients that are coaches, consultants, or agency owners, organically through Facebook, we have a lot of traffic coming in through our Facebook profile and groups. So, really important for everyone that's watching this that fits these niches. It's really important, like once you have good lead flow, the first thing you should focus on is optimized offer for sure. Then it's generating leads for the offer, but then it's really about having good content that goes out to convert your audience, all these leads at scale. So if you don't have a Facebook group set up and a profile set up where you can actually like add people as friends and get leads in that group, that's definitely the thing to focus on before this. But once you have that, you want content going out that is really good, because what it does is it actually, I know a lot of people say why like content's important, but why is it actually important? Well, it does all of the heavy lifting that usually you do in your DMs and the sales conversations you're having, that really you're spending to educate people on your offer, or you're spent helping them to become convinced of that and to come to the decision that they would like to do that and then to do it now. But we want to do as much of that before you enter the DMs and the sales conversation as possible. Why is that? Because DMs and sales conversations are what we would call a one-to-one interaction. You can only do that to one person at once. But with content, it's one to many. So everyone that follows you, that you're talking with, everyone sees that and they get to interact with you. And because it's video, if we're talking about video content, it's actually much more impactful than written word and other kinds of content pieces. Because they say up to 83% of our communication is communicated through the body language. So with written word, it's a bit different. It doesn't have as much of an impact in general. So what I wanted to really go through were those logical facts, but also we decided to launch a podcast for our business because we have so much traffic coming in, so many people asking us questions, because we have systems set up, the same ones we implement with our clients, to generate 50 to 100 leads a week. So because we can't get around to everyone one-on-one, we need content. Like that's important to understand. So we put out a lot of this content to our audience to consume, because then they can learn and familiarize themselves with our brand and what we actually do and how we solve their problems, and they can get value from learning about how to actually solve their problems as well. Then a very small percentage of them will actually become clients and apply to work with us. So that's kind of how the sales funnel works. It's very simple, and anyone that has a business below 50K per month should focus on just that organic growth. But I decided that the best way to get good at creating a podcast and creating episodes would be to just do it, and do it quickly, do it in volume, fail fast, improve really quickly. So that's what I did. So the last 30 days, I created 21 episodes, and I learned really well, and we're about to go up onto various platforms, and that's going to be great. But if you enjoy our content, I really want you to think about and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Comment YouTube below and we'll give you the link to drop it there. We just passed like 150 subscribers, I think, so going really well. We've got hundreds of videos up there which are really like educational. They will help you a lot in your business. Anyone that's in our Facebook group will know that we give out value. Like when we say like do this, you know that it's going to give you value, because when you come into our Facebook group, you get an entire program, module by module, how to create a 10K per month business. We give that out because it helps people and it makes them want to work with us. So that's what we really like to do, is give you something free that's better than most people's paid programs, and then you'll make a psychological decision that whatever we have in our paid programs is definitely going to be better than the alternatives. So definitely something to take away. It's a really important thing to be focusing on. Give more value for free than other people charge for. Hormozy says this. It's just a way that really works. So in this 21st episode, I learned a lot from doing this in the last 30 days. I really want to share the learnings with you because a lot has changed for us. We had a lot of business breakthroughs. We had like our biggest income month ever in 4.5 years in the last 1 month, the last 30 days. A lot of changes happened. A lot of my limiting decisions were resolved and dissolved. and they were broken in me doing this experiment. And I really want to tell you and teach you my core takeaways for anyone wanting to take their content game to the next level, to really start getting hand raises, people saying they would like to work with you, people saying yes, people loving on your content, people commenting on your content, right? Because we put so much energy into this, so it'd be great to know how to make it work. So there's 3 really core things on how to take your content to the next level that I learned from this last 30 days. And these 21 episodes. The first is to make sure that you learn how to keep your content valuable through variety. So having your content follow a certain couple of different content structures and knowing how to tap into your audience's needs, their solutions with specific mechanisms you actually help them with, it's going to create desire in people that watch your content. And if you can change the way you speak about these things, you're going to get continued engagement. So posting a lot of content, which is number 2, is if you post a lot of content, it needs to be have a lot of variety. So the more content I made in the last 30 days, the more people engaged. A limiting decision I had was that if I post more than 1 to 2 posts a day, less people will engage because they'll get sick of it. But the key that I found was that if I make it have variety, and I give new information and I speak about what we do and what people that we're working with want to solve, how their life is, how do they feel on a day-to-day, connecting with them on those levels, providing new information, it actually increased the engagement. Because what happens when you speak in this way is you actually build relationships with people at scale. It's kind of like every day you have me in your kind of mind, and you build a relationship with me. And this is the same if you are anyone creating content, is that when people watch your content, the more regular it is, and the more you speak to anyone in your life in this new way, and the more they give you value, the more your relationship builds with that person. So being on social media, it's exactly the same thing. The relationship just gets built. And then once the relationship comes to a certain level of maturity, the decision to approach that person if they're offering a service will materialize because the trust has been built. The trust for what they're saying. Maybe you've tested some things that they've given you to do. It's worked. You're like, great, this is great. I feel convinced. The last pillar that I learned from this last 30 days, these 21 episodes that I did, was giving the people that view your content the purpose for what the content is actually going to do for them. So what is the reason that you shot this content? What is it supposed to do? So you want to give it in the first 20 seconds because it gives them a reason to pay attention. It gives them a reason to stay. So you jump on, you say, hey, today I want to share about this. It's going to help you with this. It's going to solve this need. It's going to keep engagement up. So these are my 3 learnings. They were the most important ones which I wanted to share with you. I wanted to keep this short. It's been 21 days. It's been an amazing experience. We did $83,000 contracted last month, which was more than we've ever done before. We did $56,000 cash collected last 30 days. And I don't say that to boast or flex or brag, but I just wanted to share with you in these episodes what was behind that. Hey Jose, welcome to the live. I wanted to share with you what was behind that so that you can go out there and replicate it. I want you to go out and implement it, and because then you're going to decide, wow, Ben, what he gives actually works. And that's really what people want. They don't want to be overpromised anymore. They don't want to be promised the sun and the stars, because lots of people in the coaching, consulting, agency space, they've been promised the suns and the stars by programs. They've bought high-ticket programs that haven't worked. They've got that difficulty now to trust again, and they realize they need to actually keep investing, but they are coming to the conclusion that they just made a poor investment. That's what happens in business. And then finding the right learnings from that experience to move on and make better investments, better decisions in the future. That's the most valuable thing, even more valuable than if the investment had worked, because you just have a bit of money and some extra clients. But when it didn't work and you can actually learn, you actually get learnings, you get to grow as a person. So after $300,000 worth of investments, probably like $150,000 of those didn't even give any return on investment to me, but I learned a lot. And in the end, we've generated over 2 million in revenue. So if you did a couple of poor investments and they didn't work, but then some of them did, in the end, as long as you kept investing and you kept doing the work, you kept putting it on the line, that's the entrepreneurial's life. Like, it's about some risk, some pay off, some don't. but it's just about learning and growing and continuing doing what you need to do. So I hope this video was valuable. If you found this valuable, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, comment YouTube below and I'll send you the link to actually subscribe. Would love to see you there. Comment on those videos. Let's create a community. I want to actually give some really great value. There's a lot coming this year. So definitely get in, become one of the founding members. First couple thousand, we value you so much and thank you so much for your energy and your time. I look forward to speaking with you again. We also, by the way, going live in our Facebook group today. We're doing a live stream and I'll be breaking down these points that I've mentioned in this video in that live stream. So if you aren't in our Facebook group yet, just DM me, ask for the link to join the group and I'll send that through to you. And I'm looking forward to sharing more. Have a beautiful day. Peace out.